Losing connection with your opponent is a common problem amongst inexperienced grapplers. In pure grappling, the mistakes are not as dire as, say, MMA or a potentially violent self defense scenario. Failing to limit the posture of an opponent by weakening the structure of the arms or failing to engage your glutes in a bridge can result in injury due to strikes. One of the best ways to emphasize the foundational principles of guard is by playing a friendly game of slap jitsu. Pushing and pulling on the arm restricts movement and reduces the potential acceleration of a fist. Also, bridging with high hips creates separation beyond the most dangerous range of the strike zone, and the leg press in reserve provides opportunities to get up. Having said that, here are some of the common mistakes, and I mean that pretty loosely. While butterfly guard offers the ability to elevate and leg entangle, you need to have this intention, and that doesn't mean a whole lot if you are pinned to the ground facing pressure and strikes. A smash butterfly offers very limited leg pressing ability. The closed guard or high variations like rubber guard can likewise lock you in, and do not perform well versus heavy stacking pressures or if you do not possess certain attributes like long, flexible legs. Too often you see fighters just clinging on in the closed guard, and then desperately trying to make space when they realize they cannot manage the distance properly. They open it up, and this results in feet just dangling in the wind. And even a shell guard offers little protection if the glutes start to disengage and you lose connection with your opponent. Now, the following comes with a disclaimer that I do not make a living getting punched in the face, and I would never disparage a fighter for their decisions in the cage during the heat of battle or after absorbing significant strikes to the head. In fact, some of the best fighters haven't always made the best decisions. My job as a coach is to simply provide the most efficient options during training using logic and reasoning, and hopefully the fighter is able to call upon this training during the heat of the battle. And lastly, here is a more realistic drill where the top person isn't going full ham, but giving the bottom partner different looks and opportunities to practice some of the previous lessons, in addition to other foundational skills we will discuss in the near future. In this second clip, which was totally unrehearsed, the person on top decided to stand, which changed the parameters slightly. Note that the person on the bottom still has their feet on the hips and is trying to manage the distance using various 2-on-1 grips and leg pummeling, as well as what's called opposite corner control, where the foot can migrate from the hip to the shoulder and not only serve as a means to block punches, but also to possibly throw up attacks. That was a totally also improvised Grammy roll to evade danger. I wasn't ready for that.